So I literally just finished watching the whole Jeezy and Nia Long interview. I had to bring y'all in the kitchen with me because I wanted to make me some tea. But as I was saying, I just finished watching the Jeezy and Nia Long interview, right? Well, I really wouldn't call it an interview. It was more like a sit-down conversation. They were both talking about things that happened in both of their lives and their, you know, relationships with not only like romantic relationships, but relationships with people in general. And I'm going to be honest with you all. For me, I thought it was a really great conversation. I thought that it was an honest conversation. I thought that it was very vulnerable. It was a vulnerable conversation for both of them. And I appreciated Jeezy's vulnerability more than anything because he is a man, and not many men are going to be that vulnerable on camera, especially a man who has as much influence as Jeezy does. Okay, so yesterday, Jeezy dropped a conversation, a sit-down conversation / interview on his YouTube channel with Nia Long, right? And it was a very interesting conversation, to say the least. First of all, I've never seen anything that Jeezy posted on his YouTube channel outside of music. And I didn't even see the music that he dropped on his channel prior to all of this whole divorce situation between him and Jeannie Ma. So when I saw the video come across my screen on my YouTube channel, my YouTube page rather, I immediately went to his page and I was like, oh, I didn't know Jeezy had a YouTube page or a YouTube channel. So I went to his YouTube channel and I started scrolling down the channel to see what was on there or whatever. And the first couple of videos that I saw were like music videos. And the first music video, I did click on the video. I forgot the name of the video or the song. But what I remember about the song is in the first couple of words that he said on the song, he mentioned meeting Nia Long in the club. Talk about strategic. Come on, let's talk about it. Talk about calculated. So one day you post a video of a song that you have where you mention Nia Long in it, and then the next day or so you post a sit-down conversation between you and Nia Long. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Jeezy is milking this cow right now, okay? And I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him at all, because by any means necessary, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, whatever it is that you want to do in this life, go ahead and get it done and do it however you have to do it. Because I've never even seen Jeezy be this vocal on social media, even when him and Jeannie Ma was together. Jeannie Ma is the one that is the more vocal one. And I guarantee you guys, I guarantee you, Jeannie Ma is going to tell the whole truth and the whole story and nothing but the truth and the story. I guarantee y'all that. I just feel it in my bones, because Jeannie Ma is a social media influencer. Her life is an open book. She doesn't mind talking about things that occurred in her life with her mom and, you know, her family back in Vietnam and things like that. We know so many different things about Jeannie Ma because Jeannie Ma is open like that. So there's not a shadow of a doubt in my mind that one day Jeannie Ma will definitely tell what happened between her and Jeezy. Okay? So as I was saying earlier on in this video, the thing that I liked the most, I just studied the whole time, I couldn't get it out, y'all. But the thing that I liked the most about this sit down interview is how vulnerable Jeezy was, and vulnerable with his masculinity. And Nia Long mentioned that in the interview, and she was just saying, basically giving him praises on how vulnerable he is and still maintaining his masculine energy and his masculinity. I loved that part about the interview. You know, he talked about many different things. He talked about being molested as a child. He talked about playing with friends from his neighborhood and hearing gunshots as a kid, where the man of the house shot his wife about 4 times. He talked about being betrayed and backstabbed by people who supposedly loved him. He talked about his mom threatening to shoot him, and at a very young age he left home. He talked about just his whole journey as a man and coming into the space and the place that he is in right now in his life. And I thought it was a really, really great conversation for a black man and a black woman to have. Nia Long was also open and vulnerable about some things, but not as much as Jeezy, because this sit down was more about Jeezy than it was about Jeannie Ma. Nia Long. A lot of people are, you know, saying stuff like, oh, he came back to a black woman, or, you know, just making statements like that. And for me, I think those statements are outlandish. I think that they're uncalled for. And the reason why I feel like that is because it's just a sit down. Like, one thing about social media, it make people read so deep into everything. Like, people are also speculating that Nia Long and Jeezy will be coming out in a relationship or as a couple or something like that in the future. Now, if that does happen, they grown. They both single now. So be it, right? But the man hasn't even, not the man, but the ink ain't even dried up on the damn divorce papers yet. And people already matching him up with another person, another woman. Y'all gotta be stopped out here in these social media streets. For real, for real. It's so annoying to me. So annoying. Yeah. Oh, this tea is good. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to come on here really quick and give my thoughts and my opinion on that interview, which was a really great interview. If you guys haven't seen it yet, please go check it out on Jeezy's YouTube channel. It's about an hour long, maybe more than an hour, but it's worth every bit of your time to watch if you have time to sit down and watch a video for that long. Please go check it out. With that being said, until next time, here is your glory. Peace. Bye, guys.